Hey, how you doing? My name is Michael Falter, and my presentation is about international trade agreements. What is international trade agreement, you ask? Trade agreements regulate international trade between two or more nations. An agreement may cover imports or exports containing category of goods or a single category of goods. The United States is currently engaged in 320 trade agreements with various nations. The most important general trade agreement is GATT, which is the General Trade Agreement of Tariffs and Trades. The GATT was signed in October 1947 to liberalize trade, to create the organization to administer more liberal trade agreements, to resolve trade disputes. The GATT organization is small and located in Geneva. Since GATT was signed, several rounds of talks to liberalize trades had concerns. The most significant of these were Kennedy Round, which eventually led to one-third of the reduction of the tariffs, and more recently, the Union Round. The Union Rounds dealt with general barriers to trade and regulate new issues of property rights, fishing practices, environmental concerns. A major trend of the past 25 years had been creation of the growth of free trade zones. Among the national agreement from regular trade blocks, the agreements that create free trade zones all share the same aim to liberalize trade, promote economic growth, and provide equal access to market among members of the nations. Alright, besides the United States, the most specific free trade zone are the European Union, the North American Free Trade Agreement, and the Association of Southeastern Asia nations. In addition, the World Trade Organization is a global organization headquartered in Geneva too, for dealing with trade between national. In January of 1995, the Union Round negotiated under the GAP, and the WTO, which is the World Trade Organization, include 144 nations the the January 2002. The World Trade Organization administered trade agreement to provide forum for trade negotiation, resolving trade disputes, and monitor policies, and providing technical issues and training to developing countries. Despite calling for protectionism for those who stand to lose from free trade, and the world has clearly been liberalized to trade policy, lower barrier to trade. The former regional trade bloc had resulted into international trades is free than it's ever been. We talk we we think that the economists for this is without doubt the strongest clear voice in our favor of free trades. The fundamental reason why foreign trade is quite simple. Some national are better than producing certain things than others. This means that they will be the economy better if they specialize in what they do best or exchange a portion of what they produce for the good of other nations. Who also specialize in what they do the best. For my closing statement, some of the free trade agreement is worth having because nine times out of 10, with the resource that put in from another country is worth their value more than the value that actually the host nation could actually have. So if you trade from a host nation to the home nation, well, you get the better value if that host nation is actually have a specific item that you want, or a specific price that you need to have. Well, that host nation may have that type of item that you need. Well, when you have certain items that they need too. So, free trade agreement is the best option for any businesses or any international business that have needs resource, better resource than they have already. So that just the entire my entire presentation on free trade, the international free trade agreement.